वाहेगुरु जी का खालसा वाहेगुरु जी की फतेह. I am Balbir Singh, representing Maritime Sikh community in Halifax, here in Nova Scotia province. World Interfaith Harmony Halifax, as usual, is observing its week-long program. The only difference this year, it will be mostly through virtual mode. We know Interfaith Harmony movement was started a decade back in 2007 by King Abdullah II of Jordan, and its aim was to initiate a process of interfaith dialogue between prominent faiths. More and more faiths got added up in due course of time, and now it's a big movement involving number of religions and beliefs. In this connection, I'll be presenting Sikh perspective on interfaith harmony and dialogue. Well, Sikh faith was born around the mid of 15th century in north of India in undivided region of Punjab. Guru Nanak, the founder of Sikh faith, started it, and it was further carried by 9 other gurus. Guru in Sikh religion means a spiritual guide who guides you on the path of spiritual enlightenment. In a span of 239 years, 10 Sikh gurus kept on enlightening people. In year 704, the last Sikh guru, Guru Gobind Singh, culminated the process of guruship to Guru Granth Sahib, the holy scripture of Sikhs. Sikh literally means a learner. So Sikhism is a faith of spiritual learning that believes in cosmic harmony and carries clear concepts of issues of interfaith dialogue and universal brotherhood that we will be discussing today. We know religion and different thoughts develop through different phases of evolution, but the role of religion and beliefs has become extremely challenging in modern times. Religion may be a significant need of the human beings today, but what's more important is recognizing other religions and their beliefs and treating them with all the due respect and pave way for mutual coexistence of all the human beings. We all know what peace and harmony means in our daily life. But this cannot be built in a society among various communities and nations until mutual understanding is not established among different religions, different faiths. Such an atmosphere of mutual understanding cannot be built unless interfaith dialogue is established. In the contemporary times, interfaith dialogue has become a primary necessity at the international level, and persistent efforts are being made in this direction. Guru Nanak, who initiated Sikh religion, also initiated a process of interfaith dialogue. He traveled through many parts of the world. He went to the prominent places of different faiths, went to Mecca, Medina, went to all the prominent Hindu places of worship. He even went to the Buddhist places up in high Himalayas to reach out various sects and cults. His mission was to preach and spread his message of reality, message of tolerance, religious pluralism, and initiate a process of interfaith dialogue. During his visits, he would collect writings of the spiritual person of various religions, various thoughts, who all believed in universality of mankind, who preached and practiced tolerance and harmony. This is how Guru Granth Sahib has today become a symbol of multiculturalism, multi-faith and tolerance, representing people of various thoughts and practices. In Guru Granth Sahib, Guru Nanak mentioned, "Koi bole Ram Ram, koi Khudaye, koi Sive Gusaiya, koi Alai." There are innumerable ways devotees name their deities, adapt their ways of worship, arrange their physical appearances, and designate their respective sects. But there is only one ultimate reality that needs to be recognized by one and all. In another verse, he says, अवल अल्लाह नूर उपाया कुदरत के सब बंदे एक नूर ते सब जग उपजया कौन भले को मंदे. Everyone has emerged from the same universe. Same source, same life prevails in all the human beings. So no one is better or worse as compared to the others. We as modern human beings living in a multi-racial, multicultural, multi-religious, multilingual and multi-regional world. As a result, the world community is face to face with innumerable challenges and problems related to racial, regional, communal, gender and cultural identity. In view of these problems and challenges, it has become necessary to explore interfaith dialogue, creation of multicultural society, and globally relevant ethical norms in this global village for establishing everlasting peace, harmony, balance and mutual understanding. In this context, Sikh religion presents a multi-layered and multi-dimensional assessment of the reality of human life. It says, जब लग दुनिया रही है नानक किच सुनिए किच कहिए. It preaches expression of the self before others and also lays stress on the need to hear, to lend the ear to what others have to say. Sikhism treats the world as a closely related entity, craves for its welfare without any selfish motive, and prays for grant of bounties and happiness for all. Jagat jalanda rakhla apni kirpa thar. Be merciful and save the world. Save it in whatever way it can be saved. The Sikh gurus worked for creation of a classless and casteless society where each individual enjoyed freedom of expression, observance, religious tolerance, and social equality, where duties and rights were accorded equal importance. This concept of equality finds its mention in Sikh scripture. Begum pura shahar ko naam दुख अंधे नहीं ते ठाव ना तशवीश खिराज ना माल खौफ ना खता ना तरस जीवाल. An awesome spiritual concept of moral dwelling is presented in this verse. A dwelling where no animosity, no hatred, no fear of reprisal or enmity is there. Here is an interesting incident in history. In year 1675, Guru Tegh Bahadur, the 9th Sikh Guru, was at a place called Anandpur Sahib in Punjab. India at that time was ruled by the monarch who didn't believe in secular practices and kept on suppressing people, especially minorities. Tired of oppressive policies of their rulers, people came to Guru Tegh Bahadur and pleaded for his help. Guru Tegh Bahadur raised a strong voice against this state repression and intolerance, although he knew that resenting the rulers meant sure short death. Instead of heeding to repressive policies of the ruler, he stood for the right of freedom of practicing faith. He was arrested and executed. A memorial called Gurdwara Sisganj has been erected at this place of martyrdom in Delhi, where people in thousands visit every day to pay their tribute to this extraordinary accomplishments. This is a rare incident in history where a prophet sacrificed his life for upholding the right of freedom of the faith it didn't belong. It indeed was a rare incident in the history of mankind. Such glorious incidents of history disseminate the message of respecting the value of universal brotherhood and respecting other faiths. Such an effort in the form of virtuous conduct can certainly unite the whole world as one family by strengthening human fraternity and mutual understanding and prove a medium for solution of world level problems. Let us hope efforts like Interfaith Harmony prove a success story, and more such efforts get replicated throughout. Thank you.